Shalom. My name is Lamad from the GMS. The end is near Toucan, Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. Want to give all praises to Yahawah, Sham, Yahawashi, double honors to the elders of Great Millstone, and Shalom to all the sincere Akim, keeping your garments, laboring in true sincerity. As you can see, I have an article from, it's called ChristianPost.com. And the title of the article is called LGBT Student Activists Demand Christian College Change Policy Banning Same-Sex Relationships. Salakia. Alright, I'm going to just read a little bit of the article and go to the main points. It says LGBT activists at a Christian university in California are demanding that the school remove clauses from its student conduct policy that they believe discriminate against LGBT individuals. At a vigil held this week in support of former employee Mahesh Pradhan, who is suing the university for wrongful demotion and claims she was harassed and assaulted by colleagues who believed he was gay, a group of students delivered a letter to administrators at Azusa Pacific University that demanded four things, the San Gabriel Valley Tribute has reported. The letter not only demanded a full investigation and action against the employees who allegedly harassed the former line chief, but also demanded recognition of the LGBT student group Haven as an official university student group. The letter also demanded the removal of clauses in the student handbook that discriminate against the LGBT students, and that the school institute campus-wide LGBT training for its staff and incoming students. It says, although students do not have to be Christian to attend APU, all students are expected to comply with lifestyle expectations outlined in the student handbook, the undergraduate catalog, and any additional policies related to living in the APU community, according to the school's website. That's pretty much it for that. But I mean, as you can see, basically, the scriptures tell you, of course. Let me just get that real quick. You heard these scriptures numerous times already, but we gotta bring it out just for edification's sake. All right. Matter of fact, all right. This is Leviticus chapter 18, verse 22. It says, "Thou shalt not lie with mankind as with womankind. It is an abomination." Of course, that's talking about a man having sex with another man. But then when you read in Leviticus 20 and 13, that's applying to a man or a woman. If a man also lie with mankind as he lied with a woman, both of them have committed an abomination. They shall surely be put to death. Their blood shall be upon them. So, that's actually a capital punishment. And then on top of that, the scripture is saying is your fault. It's not something somebody did to you. It's your fault. And basically, this is another example of basically the wicked or an abominable way of life, which, this is prevalent in Babylon, just like how they have, gay marriages. Now they're trying to pollute, which, is really already polluted, but, you have universities that are supposed to go by so-called Bible or, Christian beliefs or whatever, and now you have them trying to actually corrupt them and trying to assimilate their pagan, wicked, abominable customs and mix them in with the so-called Bible and that community also. Deuteronomy Salakia. Yeah, that ain't the scripture I was trying to get. Alright. It says, there shall be no whore of the daughters of Israel, nor a sodomite of the sons of Israel. So you know what I'm saying? You're not supposed to be one, our women ain't supposed to be whores, which I mean that's not happening. And then two, it's talking about being a sodomite. Kodash. And it's a different usage of that word because the word Kodash means holy, but this is a, you know, depending on how the Hebrew word is configured in a sentence, it changes the definition of the word. Um, yeah, idolatry, sodomite, unclean. You know what I mean? Because it's not. I mean, it's not rocket science or whatever, but it's like people can't. They don't understand why. You know that lifestyle was basically is wicked. Basically, um, this is Second Peter. Second Peter 2:6. It says, "In turning the cities of Sodom and Gomorrah into ashes, condemn them with an overthrow, making them an ensample unto those that after should live ungodly." So it's basically, you know what I mean? It says, turning the cities of Sodom and Gomorrah into ashes. It says, uh, condemn them with an overthrow, making them an ensample unto those that after should live ungodly. So you know what happened. If you know anything about the scriptures, everybody knows about Sodom and Gomorrah. So those the cities were destroyed because of their wickedness or whatever, and it said leaving them an ensample. An ensample is basically like a sign suggestive of anything, uh, a sign, figure, copy, leaving them an example. So like an end sample unto those that after should live ungodly. So right now you got, what I mean, in Babylon, which is America, you got the so-called the citizens of Babylon basically, what I mean, in that same state of mind. They want to do whatever they want to do. And that's not happening. The Most High is gonna do the same thing that he did to Sodom and Gomorrah to Babylon, or these people for doing the wicked acts that they commit. And they want to do it, and they got this liberal agenda, basically trying to push, accepting everybody and everything. But I mean, you're not supposed to accept something if it's wicked. I mean, why would you want to accept something that's not right? I mean, it doesn't make any sense. But to a reprobate it would. It says that which is crooked cannot be made straight, and that which is wanting cannot be numbered. All right, so that which is crooked was crooked. America, Esau, the so-called white man. You know what I mean? These sodomites that are basically going around here trying to push or spread their abominable philosophies and customs throughout the world, throughout America, throughout Babylon. All right. This is Isaiah. It's Isaiah 3:9. It says, "The show of their countenance doeth witness against them." And where countenance, face, presence. All right. Because I mean, they said that the dude got fired because they thought he was a sodomite, but I mean, it was probably a reason. I mean, it probably was dead on right. It wasn't no thought. You know what I mean? It probably was dead on right. You know what I mean? The way he conducted himself. You know what I mean? The way he probably, his appearance. You know what I mean? His mannerisms and all that. So it says, "The sure their countenance doeth witness against them. They declare their sin as Sodom, they hide it not. Woe unto their souls, for they have rewarded evil unto themselves." So it said, they declare their sin is Sodom, they hide it not. And I mean, that's basically, the Sodomites that live in Babylon. That's basically what they do. You know what I mean? They flaunt their homosexuality and all that, you know what I mean? And going back to this article, you know what I mean, they they're making all these demands and all this stuff, but I mean, you know what I'm saying, I know, you know what I mean, the school ultimately they're gonna make probably laws or you know what I mean to just accept all this stuff, you know what I mean? But like if it's a Christian college, like it just doesn't make any sense. Why would you want to go to a Christian college but then not do, in the Bible is supposed to be your ruler, your guide, your guiding stick, you know what I mean, your path that you're supposed to be walking. Why would you want to basically blatantly go against that and let something into your community that's basically wicked, you know what I mean? The scriptures say a little leaven leaveneth the whole lump. So why would you let some wickedness like this get into your group and then it's gonna basically spoil everything? It really doesn't make any sense. But here you have you have people where it's basically cool. You know what I mean? So I mean ultimately this is gonna basically spread to throughout the four corners of the earth. You know what I mean? This it's already spreading. You know what I mean? Like a wildfire. This is last scripture right here about this topic. It says, "For this cause, God gave them up unto vile affections. For even their woman did change the natural use into that which is against nature." All right, so even the woman, you know what I'm saying, is going around, you know what I mean, dressing like men, having manly what's the word I'm looking for? Mannerisms, you know what I mean, trying to start a fire, thinking that they could two women can have a baby, you know what I mean? Two men can have a baby, raise a baby, you know what I mean? Like a brother even told me they trying to have now where like it was this movie with Arnold Schwarzenegger. I forget what it's called, Salakia, but it was a movie where it's like they tried to implant him to where he could have a baby, a man can have a baby, and it's like that's the type of stuff time that they're on right now. So you know what I mean? So this video, I hope this is edifying, just trying to bring out scriptures and prove that homosexuality is wrong. So I mean, which is obvious, you know what I'm saying, but to those who don't know, you know what I mean, look it up for yourself and have integrity, you know what I mean, 'cause this is all about integrity. So with that, shalom, all praises to Yahawah, Shem Yahawashi, double honors to the elders of Great Millstone, and shalom to all the sincere Akim. Shalom.